Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. There's such a thing, but it is. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. What did I do with my phone? I think I can ping it from my... Oh, it's right here. Not bad. Happy Monday. I shipped stuff on Saturday. So these are really the last 48 hours worth of sales. So nothing Saturday or Friday. Saturday morning or Friday. Hope everyone had good sales over the weekend. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Gave those fathers of yours, everyone's got a father, right? Whether it's above or below, thought of them, spent time with them, all that sort of stuff. We're shipping out 24 eBay orders, 2 Depop, 3 Poshmark, 2 Mercari. So about 30 items total. Yeah, like a little over 30 actually. Good morning, Jens. Thanks for popping in. Mondays are a fresh start. Exactly. Mondays are a fresh start. If you're part-time, I get it. Like a lot of you dread Mondays, got to go back to work. The weekend's over. Oh, I just got another offer. Okay. But like for me, every day especially in the summer with the kids home and stuff, every day is just a day. Every day is a Wednesday. Every day is a Friday. Good morning, Gladys. It's all good. All right, so we'll get to packing. Let's do Poshmark first. Get it out of the way. Let's first talk about things that I wouldn't normally pick up, but I got them at a garage sale, right? So this brand of shoes, I never pick this brand of shoes up. There are a couple that do well, like Polo Country, that are okay. But these Polo Ralph Lauren shoes, and if you saw my haul the other day on YouTube, you saw that I picked these up. It's in the live section. But yeah, I picked these up because they're all over camo print. They just scream all that Ralph Lauren stuff. And I picked these up for $5 at that big highway sale, and I sold them on Poshmark for $22. If you guys let me know your best sale. If you guys have really good sale over the weekend, I want to hear about it. This is 5 into 22 over on Poshmark. Again, I don't pick Polo Ralph Lauren shoes up. They don't do that well for me. I just happened to pick these up because they were unique at a garage sale. The comps were around $40, $50, and they were really slow sell-through rate. But again, if your buy cost is low, you can create your own sell-through rate. So the sell-through rate on those were really bad, but they're all listed at 50 or 60 bucks. I listed mine at 20 and they sold within like a week or two, right? So good morning, Vegan. Thanks for popping in. We're just packing right. As you know, I'm going to put a couple of these sheets. These things are awesome. It's like the pile that never ends. There's just always these sheets going. Good morning. Hope you had a great Father's Day. Thanks. Great picture on your stories. Thanks. Yeah, I did. Thanks, Mary. It was good. It was hot, but it was good. Can't complain. We had canes for dinner. You guys ever had Raising Canes? That chicken is good. And at the last moment, I'm like, maybe we should get a Dairy Queen ice cream cake for dessert. So that's what we did. It was good. Spend time with the family. Well, the kids bickered a little too much, though. So that's, but whatever. You expect that as a 5-year-old. Okay, let's see. Good morning from California. California, what are you doing up? Is it not like 5:30 there? Good morning to you. Thanks for joining the show. Sold new with tags, 3XL Tommy Bahama Disney Parks. Oh, man. Mickey Mouse all over print for $170. Did you hear that, guys? That actually came up in conversation the other night with my reseller crew online on gaming. Mickey Mouse and Disney World with Tommy Bahama collab, $170. And that's about retail price. So when you go to Disney World, you'll go in the shops in some of the hotels and you'll see Tommy Bahama have a collab, Tory Richard, Johnny O, Nike, and they're all super expensive, but they have Mickey Mouse and Disney all ya. Where am I from? Indianapolis. We're in Indy. But that stuff's expensive. Anything that's Disney with a good name brand collab is a good pickup. That's an awesome sale. Congrats on that sale. Let's see. Morning from Lafayette, Louisiana. What's up, Tammy? Lafayette, Louisiana. We have a Lafayette Purdue is in West Lafayette. That's where I went to school. On the other side of the river is Lafayette. But I know about Lafayette, Louisiana. There's a college there, right? All right, next item. Speaking of Disney, how about that's going into these? These are Crocs, Disney Crocs with the gingham check on the top. Just some regular old Crocs. The only reason I picked these up for $8, $8 is because they were Disney. I wouldn't have picked these up for $8, just regular Crocs. But these sold for $24 on Poshmark. $24 on Poshmark. And these are also going to go out in one of these boxes. So obviously on Poshmark, a lot of you guys know everything goes out priority. What's up, Joy? Thanks for popping in. What's up, Teach? We teach in a little bit today. We taught about like Polo Ralph Lauren shoes. I don't pick them up unless I can get them dirt cheap, which I did. And that sort of thing. Good morning, Audra. Happy Father's Day. Thank you. Can't get your YouTube packing videos. I still comment at the bottom, like your life. Thanks, Audra. I appreciate it. You comment everywhere. We talk too. Off of there. We're good. It's good. I appreciate you. All right. So we're going to put these in another priority box. Again, since it's on Poshmark and go out anything priority, these shoe boxes are the bomb. Get them off USPS.com for free. I'm not even going to bag these. I'm not going to bag them. I'm just going to put them in there like that. They're sandals or Crocs. I think they're going to get a lot of wear wherever they go. Good morning, Flippin' Nurse. Thanks for popping in. If you're just now joining, we're shipping just over 30 things in the last 48 hours. If you were with me on Saturday, you know that I went live shipping stuff Saturday morning at like 10. You can go back and watch it if you want. But I had to because I skipped Friday shipping. I would have had like 80 items today to ship. I don't want to do that. Oh, that's the wrong that's eBay. What am I doing? Poshmark. Okay. UPS is closed on Wednesday. Yes, good point. Thanks for bringing that up. USPS is closed on Wednesday for Juneteenth. Just so you guys know. June 19th, it's closed. Thanks for bringing that up. The post office lost a package, jeans for eBay. Guy wouldn't wait a little longer. I was forced to give money back. Now the package is moving again. He will get them. I'm going to file a lost package. Not now. Okay, Bobby. Why? So eBay sided with, did it take that long? Usually eBay will say, do you have a tracking number? And you put the tracking number in, it shows like that it's still en route. But if they get to them, I'm sure you can call eBay and they'll give you your money and show that it got delivered. So, but usually I've never had that issue. Usually when they say that they don't get it, I always send them a tracking number and a message like, hey, I have no control of USPS, but I'll keep track on my end of where it's at. I know you'll be watching it, but I'll be watching it too. And hopefully it gets there soon. That's usually what I do. Yes, 5 to 19. Is that how many days is it? 5 to 19. That's two numbers. All right. We're having a lot of rain here today. Yeah, I heard there's a lot of rain down like Louisiana and Florida. There's like a tropical depression or something, isn't there? Nike shorts. This is the last thing I sold on Poshmark. So 3 things Saturday and Sunday on Poshmark. I did not pull anything this morning from Poshmark, and I only pulled for eBay. So I think I sold like 1 or 2 things in Mercari overnight, like 1 or 2 things. But these are just some Nike shorts. I don't think I'd pick these up again. I don't remember where I got these. I don't know if I got them at a thrift store or wherever, but they sold on Poshmark for $14. So you guys know I don't really pick up Nike or Under Armour workout shorts or anything like that. I have an open case where it shows I purchased the label, but no pre-scan. Yeah, so that's happened with me before too. Like it never got scanned, but it got to the buyer. Again, with those, I try to give the buyer all my attention, and I say, like, hey, I understand that it didn't scan or it hasn't scanned, but it's on its way. I shipped it out. I'll keep track of it. And then you can definitely, if it never got scanned or whatever, there's nothing you can do. You might have to give them back a refund, but usually it gets to the point where it always gets them. what I always say is, listen, do this a long time. I sent it in the mail. I've never had an issue with the package getting to you. It just didn't scan through, but it's definitely on its way. That's what I would say. If you truly think it's on its way. It sat for all that time. Oh my gosh, yeah. From the 5th to the 19th, it sat. So it didn't scan from the 5th to 19th. Yeah, that's happened plenty of times to me. Plenty of times, but it always gets them. The point is, the package will always get to them. So I just say, I'm sorry, I have no control over USPS, but it will get to you. Like for me, I use a little bit of my weight of like, I've sold 30,000 items. I never had an item not get to the person. You will get it. It's just taking a little longer, and I have no control over it. But I'll look out for that package just like you. I'll keep track of it, even though I normally don't because it always gets to them. So that's what I would do. Haven't been in Indy since May 20th. Dad had surgery, and next one tomorrow. Helping family. Joy Math Mama. Hopefully your dad's doing okay. I mean, for Father's Day, you're with him, right? So, I know that algorithm for eBay is best used if you list daily. Is that true, or Mercari or Poshmark as well? Pamela, I don't know. I don't know if that's true for Mercari or Poshmark, but I do know on one of them because someone told me. I don't remember. I just started selling on Mercari, Poshmark, and Depop when I got AutoPosher's cross lister in March, and I'm not sure. I just know what delist and relist. So it always, those platforms always think I'm relisting things always, or I'm posting things always, new items, because AutoPosher delist and relist for me. I'm pretty sure Kway said on Mercari that every time that you put something new on there, it like refreshes to the top or something like that. I'm pretty sure. I recently had a USPS and UPS package stop tracking, refunded buyer, filed claimed, and paid within a week. Casey, did it show up within a week? Is that what you're saying? Was it a label that can go on to both UPS and UPS? Is that why it doesn't show? So possibly, but I never. Some people are like, oh, you can take UPS stuff, certain items to USPS. I never do that. I have an item down here that we'll get to. We can do it right now. These are apparel Allbirds, which I also don't really pick up anymore, but they sold. So if you want to pick them up, pick them up. I paid $4, so that's really cheap. Four yellow, 4 white. Again, I don't take off the mark on the bottom. These sold on, what did these sell on? Mercari for $19.55. So AutoPosher sent out an offer for $19.55, and someone took them, and I paid $4. So buy cost is good enough. You'll still get them. But this is going out UPS. So I think this is SurePost, UPS SurePost. Some people I think have said you can take it to USPS, the post office, and you can still ship it there. I don't. I always go to UPS and take it there to UPS. So I don't go back and forth. I'm going to ship these out. Yeah, I'm going to ship these out this way. Insurance paid within a week. Oh, okay. Tracking was a ghost for over a couple weeks. Yeah, so tracking can ghost. It can do that. What's up, Amy D? So what Casey's saying is nothing, the tracking was never there. Nothing ever happened. And then it finally came up. So it was like ghosting. No, it never got scanned in. It was on its way. The scans never came through. But that happens every once in a while. I mean, you guys see how many items I sell a day, like anywhere from like 11 to 20, and I rarely get that happening. So if you're new to reselling, don't really worry about that too much. I know the algorithm for eBay is best used. Okay, my bad, Pamela. Already answered that. So yeah, I use AutoPosher. So delist, relist on all the platforms that I sell on every single day. So I never have to worry about that, but I do list every day. You should list something every day. Yes, if you take it to USPS, it will not track. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, okay. So if you take UPS to USPS, it won't track. Is that what you're saying? So if you take UPS items to USPS, so if you take UPS to the Postal Service office, it won't track. So example, this is, which you can't see the address. This is SurePost. I know it looks goofy or whatever, but this is how the labels are printing for me, and they scan and they get to the person, so I don't care. But these are those Allbirds. Yes, these are packed like this. They're soft tennis shoes. I'll pack my tennis shoes in bags now. I learned that from Ethan Banks. That's how he did it. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, you've never had an issue with it, so I'll do it. But this is UPS. So I'm going to take this to UPS, not the post office. And that will go out there. What platform do you feel like is the best for you? Okay, so I have all the same items for the most part. Poshmark for sure, Mercari for sure now. I sold 24 items from Saturday morning until now on eBay. 26 items, actually. And then 2 on Depop, 3 on Poshmark, and 2 on Mercari. So eBay by far is the best-selling platform for me. But if I didn't cross-list and I didn't have those other platforms, I wouldn't have sold an extra 7 items, which pays for AutoPosher. So those 7 items would pay for AutoPosher. Every weekend, a couple, like half my sales pay for AutoPosher. So that's what I would say. All right, next item is something else I wouldn't pick up either. This is a lot of stuff don't pick up. So we have the Polo Ralph Lauren shoes. I picked them up because they were cheap. I sold them within a week or two. So really good return. I only picked them up because they were cheap. The sell-through rate was not good, but you create your own sell-through rate if you have price control. So I have price control of those. I sold them cheap. They sold within a week. But I don't pick up Polo Ralph Lauren shoes when I thrift. Travis Matthew plaid shorts like this. Obviously, they're selling, but I'm selling them for cheap. I don't pick these up anymore. Plaid golf shorts, I really don't like picking up that often because they just don't sell. They sit for a lot longer than solids. These sold for $18. That's actually not bad, but I sat on these for a long time. So $18 for these Travis Matthew shorts. Allbirds, those don't sell great, but when you're buying them for $4, you can afford to buy those and price them down. AutoPosher, that's an app. Yeah, so AutoPosher is it can be you can make it into an app. I have it as an app on my phone, but it's a service online that will it's a cross lister and an automation. So if you're reselling on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Depop, or just one of them, if you're on Poshmark, I would highly recommend it. It is a live virtual, not a live, but a virtual assistant. So on Poshmark, it will share your items. Here, I'll just show you what it'll do. I'll show you exactly what it will do. Flip. No. Flip. Quit looking at me. Quit looking at me, Swan. Okay. Auto. Okay. I'm going to show you exactly what it is. So we're going to go over to AutoPosher. So this is AutoPosher right here. And it is a virtual assistant, which I'll show you that part first. So you enter in your Poshmark credentials at eBay and Mercari and Depop. And on Poshmark, it shares your items all day long in the background. So it's virtually doing this as your assistant. So you're paying for this program. And then it sends out, there you go, in real time. It just went from 8 to 9. It sends out offers. And it follows people and follows you back. So it does all the social stuff that you're supposed to do on Poshmark so you get more things listed or sold. And then on eBay, it sends out offers. It's already sent out 19 today so far, and 18 delist, relist. Same thing with Mercari. Same thing with all the offers and relist and delist on Mercari and eBay. Same thing. And you can create how much you want to send an offer for. I have eBay, I think, at 5% right now. Mercari's at like 15%. And then Poshmark, my offers are like really low on Poshmark. So that's what it does. And then also, it's your cross lister. So it cross lists all your items for you. So you can see all your items are cross listed. And it's awesome. So AutoPosher is for sure. If I didn't have AutoPosher, I'd be making a lot less money. So that's what's up with that. Say hi to everyone. You guys can wave. Say hi. Say hi. Okay, back to me. You're back to me. But if you want AutoPosher, I do have a coupon for it. If you go to surfsupfinds.com, there's $5 off. And you get a seven-day free trial too. So AutoPosher's the bomb. Good morning, Tej. I'll get to you guys. Hold on a second. There you go, Laura. AutoPosher has made a big difference in my sales. I don't think there's going to be one person that will say AutoPosher didn't work for them. And if there is, it's going to be an outlier. So you'll have two options with AutoPosher. You can have it be three, really. You can have it be your virtual assistant. You can pay for that program, which I paid for since last May. And then AutoPosher added a cross lister. And I was never on Depop, Mercari, or Poshmark. So when I added a cross lister, I transferred all my stuff over from eBay to the other sites. My sales have gone up like 30% or 50%. And then you can get them all together. You can get it all together, which is what I do. I pay for the whole package. JT, what's up, JT Entertains? My wife was just watching you when I was getting ready to come down here. Just got an email that Mercari is launching a cross lister. Oh, that would be. Why would Mercari? Why would a program? That's weird. I wonder why a program would, like eBay or Mercari, offer cross listing, because that just creates more competition for themselves. If you can cross list from Mercari to eBay or Poshmark and get the sale on those platforms, I wonder why it does that. Unless Mercari takes a cut. That's I've not heard of that. I've not heard of that, Courtney. That's the first I've heard of that. Found a 1950s Wrangler denim shirt for $4. Started an auction for it last night. It's already at 60 with 16 watchers. Ryan, let's go. Let's go. I love auctions. And that's a perfect auction piece. A 1950s Wrangler denim shirt. There's conditions are all over the place. You don't know. People salivate to get in an auction like that, because those never come up probably very often. So you started that auction, let people salivate and just go after it and spend more money than they wanted to on it. How much is AutoPosher? So there are different prices. Go to surfsupfinds.com, click on the $5 off, and then it will show you what the different prices are. You can go that route. That's probably the easiest way. Have prices. My resync button is grayed out and AutoPosher won't answer. Your resync button is grayed out. I think you're allowed 3 times a day. I don't know. You have to contact them. Mine is green right now, so I'll show you. My AutoPosher is green. I think you can only do it a few times a day. So this resync button right here, which I can click on. So if you guys are over here, you're looking at AutoPosher. When you resync your items, that's when they'll bring all your listings in from the other platforms. So if you list a whole bunch of stuff on eBay, you hit resync and it brings them all in, and then you can just cross list them over. I don't have these cross listed because they're multi-quantity. I don't want to cross list those right now. So that's why. Dang it. I'm so not tech savvy like young kids anymore. Have prices on men's Lululemons drop for you? Yes, I used to be able to sell ABC commission pants for 50 or 60 within a week or two. Yep, they don't sell for that anymore for me. I price all. In fact, I just put some away. Like these shorts right here. I just put them away. Like these Lululemon shorts right here. These used to sell for me in the high 30s all day long. Look, hang tag, everything. These sell for like 24 for me now. So, yes, if your Lululemon's not selling, it's probably priced too high. You're just going to have to go back in and drop the prices. It's coming down pretty quickly. And it's not because no one's wearing it. It's because it's mass produced. And there are a lot more resellers out there picking it up and putting it online. And they have the Lululemon program where you can take it in. And that could have something to do with it. I don't know. Yeah, so the cost, you can go through searchupfinds.com, click that $5 off, you can see the cost. I think you can only pull from other apps to Mercari. Oh, okay. So that would make sense. So Mercari has a cross lister where you can pull from other apps to Mercari. So that makes 100% sense. So Mercari can get a piece of theirs. Like, hey, we'll let you cross lister over to our platform from your others. Where's the link for the coupon? Surfsupfinds.com. So if you just go to surfsupfinds.com, or if you go on my link tree, if you're familiar with that, you're on Facebook or YouTube. I have a link tree everywhere. You can go on the link tree. There's a quick resync you can do more often than the full resync. Yeah, I do the quick resync, Audra. So she changed it. There are 2 now. There's a quick resync and a full resync. I do the quick resync. I think the full resync goes through everything. Like if you change some things up, it changes it up. I just do the quick resync because It just brings in your new items that you listed, and you just cross list them over. It takes 2 minutes. Why did Mercari on UPS on some orders? I don't know. Why does Mercari do UPS on some orders? I don't know. That's a really good question. I don't know, but it just prints out. I just take it there and ship. When it relists items, give it a new URL so it doesn't work with Vindu well. Vindu doesn't do delist auto. Yeah, I think AutoPosher is the only one that does like a really good job with auto detection. So if something sells on one platform, it takes it off the other platforms right away. You're welcome for sharing. Do you promote your listings on eBay? Not having much luck on there. I only promote maybe 1% of my store, any oversaturated items. So Under Armour polos, Polo, Ralph Lauren, button-up shirts, button-down shirts. Those are the only items. Again, I rely on AutoPosher for sending out offers. So that's my promotion. So I rely on AutoPosher to send out all those offers I just showed you on all the different platforms. And all day long, I'm getting offers or getting replied offers back. So that's really how I get a lot of my sales, through that. I'm on Mercari and eBay is considering Depop and Poshmark. I'm on Mercari and eBay and considering Depop and Poshmark. I think you should. And why should you? And trust me, I was eBay from 2001 until this year. Never did any other platforms. Because all you have to do is click a button to cross-list it. Whatever cross-lister you do, you cross-list it over. Get on another platform. I don't care what cross-lister you have. Get on all the platforms. They're so easy. AutoPosher definitely makes it easy to cross-list. Like, hit a button. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I listed anything last night. I want to see if I'll resync. Boop. So, but yeah. Anyway, yes, I think you should. Get on them. Don't be afraid. They're super easy. I only cross list. I don't go in there and list anything. I just cross list over to them, and it's not. You can't get anything easier. So easy. Good morning, Mom's in the chat. She always comes in. Love you, Mom. Why does Mercari? Lululemon is all over whatnot for super cheap. I think that's what's not selling on eBay. Yeah, I don't know. Good morning, Amy. Thanks for popping in. What's the biggest sale for the weekend? Oh my gosh, we haven't been there yet. I don't think. How to quick resync? Oh shoot, I just did it. Okay. So when you hit resync, I'll show you right now, guys, so you can cop in. Sorry, we're going on a little. Oh my gosh, going on a little tangent. Let me flip this. Doop, and I'll get to all your other questions. So right up here where it says resync, you'll click that and see it says quick resync or full sync. And it tells you exactly what it does. I just do the quick one. I do the quickie. You know what I mean? So yeah, just do the quickie. You can do the full or the quick. I do the quick. And it tells you exactly what it does. So that is that. All right. Let's answer some questions. Gosh. That's not a good Monday morning when you have to look at me that close. Got any Columbia? Buried. Why are you coming in with your normal name? Get out of here with that. Come on in with Brad backward hat, or like very good looking Brad, or like Brad looks like Brad Pitt or something like that. You always come up with creative names. I think Mercari is having you post there to that platform. Yeah. I agree. That makes total sense now. If Mercari has a cross-lister coming in, they want to pull. It's the opposite of what I said. They want to take the competition from other places. That's smart. Make sure you're connected to all sites. Yes, on AutoPosher, you're connected to all the sites. User quick every 5 minutes. Full resync is limited. Okay, so quick resync you can do every 5 minutes. Yeah, it tells you pretty much what you can do with both of them. Yes, at least 20 for me on Lulu. Yeah, so those pants, those ABC pants, they sell for like $37 for me now. It very, like in the wintertime and fall, I can get a little bit more. I can get in the 40s, but definitely nothing like 50 and 60 like I used to on Lululemon. Fiore pants are a different story. I love the quick resync. Yes, good morning, Celeste. Yeah, the quick resync is great. You saw me, I just did it, but I didn't list anything since last night. I cross-listed at like 11:30, so I didn't have anything I have nothing listed today. So what I'm going to do after this. They got a better deal with UPS than USPS. You can do USPS, but it costs twice as much. Okay, so why does Depop or Mercari, whichever one, it's Mercari, it's Depop. No, it's Mercari. Why does Mercari does why do they do UPS and USPS? Money. It sounds like a deal. That's why they do it. I think it's for postal codes delivery options. Then we got to get on Facebook if we want to see any of our comments. No, I see you. I have to go back and forth. I'll get to all of them. We have a whole bunch to pack. I'm chilling. We're chilling. I want to answer your questions. That's what Monday mornings are for. You guys come in, ask questions. That's what we're doing today. How many items do you list a day? And do you list 7 days a week? 3 weeks, no answer. 3 weeks with AutoPosher? Try again. Maybe she answers within like a day. I mean, in the chat, respond. She answers within like hours whenever I message her. So maybe IG, hit her up on IG or something. What new brands have you discovered that are selling well lately? Okay. So how many items do I list a day? I've been really good. On average, I've been listing probably 17 to 20 items a day, 7 days a week for the past week or two. So that's what I've been doing, about 17 to 20 items a day for the past week or two. If I email her, she gets back. Yeah. So if I email her, she gets back with me super fast. Same with me. So I'm not sure. Maybe try a different way to, so email her or something like that. What new brands have you discovered that are selling well? Let's go through this. New brands that are selling well. They're new. Oh man. 10,000 is a brand. It's like Lululemon, Viore, Roan. It's called 10,000. Those sell pretty well. There are items here that we'll go through that sell well. Good morning. Good morning, Moreland. Okay. Are you going to sell your Columbia? Uh-oh. I would like to put it on record that I said you sell well on Poshmark. Yes, Audra, you did say all that, Audra. And Audra's always giving me tips for Poshmark. Yeah, I know. She said I'd sell stuff well on Poshmark. And I sell a lot on Poshmark. I love Poshmark. Are you going to sell your Columbias on Amazon to compete with Buried? No, I'm all set up for Amazon. We've been messaging a lot. I don't know if I'm going to go down that route yet. I could. I see how much he's making on Amazon. It's just another pot. What do they call it? Kettle in the fire, pot in the fire, whatever you call it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm good where I'm at for now. We'll see though. I'm always trying to get other streams of revenue. Always love multiple streams of revenue. This is the good thing about if eBay is slow, Depop, Poshmark, Mercari pick up the slack. And if they're slow, eBay picks up the slack. So really my sales are always about equal. Do you ever pick Eddie Bauer up flannels? No, I don't pick up Eddie Bauer flannels up. Nope, I never pick those up. Velvet, do you spend a lot of time leaning Poshmark Mercari before cross-listing, or is it just intuitive? Intuitive? Huh? Do you spend a lot of time learning Poshmark Mercari before cross-listing? No. On returns, hold on a second. No, I didn't spend any time. I literally I signed up for the programs on Poshmark and Mercari. And I put in my information on AutoPosher and I just cross-listed and I set up all the stuff on AutoPosher for sharing and offers and recreates. And I just let it do its thing. I don't do anything else. I haven't gone over to, other than putting my profile picture on there and my name when I signed up. That's all I've done for Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. Nothing. I've never gone to the website other than when I print out the labels. I don't even know what it looks like on my page. So nope. On returns, does the customer pay shipping or do you? When I do returns, I have buyer pay shipping. Buyer pays shipping when I ship things. Buyer pays shipping when it returns. Unless it's my fault. Does Roan sell well? Roan, it's RHONE. It sells okay. I did sell a pair of shorts. We'll get to them in a second. It sells okay. It used to sell better, but now it's all over. It just threw up all over Marshalls and TJ Maxx. So it does okay. You can choose one. It have be brand if you sell on Amazon. For Amazon, you have to be ungated in those brands to sell it. You have to go through a long process. I'm all set up to sell on Amazon. I haven't got on gated in a lot of those brands. I guess a lot of the brands you have to buy a certain quantity, show your order receipt or your order form to Amazon, then they approve you to sell those products. You have to get ungated. How do LL Bean sell for you? LL Bean sells well for me. LL Bean over Eddie Bauer all day long. LL Bean this time of year, it's not great. But like these, again, you guys know my inventory system. It's my closet. If I need something out of my closet, I just go get it. This is a LL Bean flannel with the Sherpa lining or the fleece lining. These sell really, really well come fall and winter. In the summer, they definitely don't. But yeah, LL Bean's great. A lot of different products from LL Bean I will pick up. This is over on Mercari. So remember on Mercari, this is over on Depop. So this is over on Depop. Miss Me jeans shorts with the angel. That's about the only Miss Me jeans that sell really well for me are the angel wings. So I look out for these angel wings. These sold for $28. Like I said, I'm gonna fold these in, so the buttons on the back they don't get hurt. These sold over on what I say, Depop for $28. Depop. Learn as you go. Yeah, you learn as you go. Does Peter Millar sell well for you? Peter Millar polo shirts have gone really have lost a lot of value over the past couple of years. So Peter Millar polo shirts have really lost a lot of value. There's always an asterisk to it if it's got a really cool. Because I said that the other day, and someone's like, "I sold one for $7." Yeah, if you sell a Peter Millar Scotty Cameron or Peter Millar Masters, but most Peter Millar's polo shirts, unless they're an all over crazy print, they just don't sell like they used to. I'm selling them for around $20 now. They used to sell for way more than that because there's a ton of them out there. There's a ton of them out there. All right, so this sold for $28. Those were $3.99. And then for some reason on Depop, people love these Polo Ralph Lauren shirts that are the older label that are older, just the oversized. I call them like they just remind me of like Dawson's Creek in the 90s. Just the oversized Polo Ralph Lauren, not the gingham check or anything, just these big oversized. These sell on Depop for me. This sold for $21 on Depop. So you can cross-list some of this stuff. There's your folding job burrito. Are you guys teaching your kid to steal from garage sales? Yes, Andrew. That's me. We don't steal. We pay for stuff though. We get steals and deals. Jen, that's nice of you. But that's not true. So I printed labels for 156 items yesterday. My personal best. You sold 156 items? Let's go. Heaven sent. That's crazy. That's awesome. Let me get in on that. What you doing? What you doing over there? Bobby, have you started selling on Depop surfs? Yep. So this is a Depop. Sorry, I'm just getting to that. Yep, these are Depop. Are you adding eBay's new requirements to mention used clothing have been cleaned? Listen, I've seen so many comments and stuff about that. I'm not doing anything. I haven't had any issues ever, and people have been saying that for like years. Like, oh, you have to wash on eBay. You have to wash on eBay. I've never seen any of that. So I don't know. If that's the case, I'll make sure I make it work. I'll just put it that way. There's ways to make that work. Just sold a lot of three 10,000 shirts for $65. Yes, so the brand 10,000, it's a cross. It's a cross. I don't have any down here, but it's like a cross like this. That's the 10,000. I might, yeah, I do. I do. See, it's my closet, guys. Knock my inventory system. Knock my inventory system. So this is the brand you're looking for. This is the brand you're looking for right there. It has that little cross right there. That's 10,000. I had these pants listed for like $80. I got an offer, I think, over the weekend for $50. So these sell maybe better than Lulu right now. I don't know. I sold a Peter Millar with the Oakmont logo quick. The regular ones sit. Yeah, the regular ones sit. They actually have been selling on Depop really well. So if you have Peter Millar polo shirts, cross-list them over to Depop. I've been selling them like crazy. If you watched my live from Saturday morning of me packing, I think I packed like 6 Peter Millars that sold on Depop. I just pick up Peter Millar suits and it has a small tear in the jacket. Are you comfortable? You picked up a Peter Millar suit with the tear. If I pick up a suit or blazer with the tear, I toss it. Because you really can't fix those. I end up just tossing it. Me personally. Vineyard Vines, yes or no? C or no? Yes. I just sold Vineyard Vines. Again, I packed some Saturday. It just depends what it is. The polyester, if you find polo shirts or long sleeve shirts that are the polyester stretchy blend, they'll sell better. They'll sell well. Again, it's your buy cost. It's always come down to your buy cost. So if I say, no, I don't buy FootJoy polos like this, these striped FootJoy polos, I just don't pick them up anymore, which is true. I just don't pick these up anymore. But if I were at a garage sale and these were $1 a piece, yeah, I'd pick them up for $1 and I'd sell them at 15. So it'd be the same at buying them for 5 and selling them for 20, which they don't sell for 20. They sell for more like 15. So it just comes down to your buy cost. Noble polos seem new and going for good money. Obviously, the shoes have been good for a while. Ryan, I have never found a Noble polo shirt. A Noble polo. Never found it. I found it once. You know what? I don't find their clothing. I found one women's sweatshirt one time. I don't find their clothing. Yes. Take all the time in the world. We only got you live on Mondays. Hey, I went live on, I'm going to go live more often, I think. I think I'm going to go live maybe Fridays too, but I'm going to go live more often in the morning. So be ready, 8:30 a.m. I definitely Monday mornings. Things that's good to know. Yes, Velvet. So don't be scared about that. Don't be scared about it. Antique or vintage. Good morning, Christine from New York. Vintage LL Bean denim has sold quick for me and good jackets. Yes, the denim shirts are really good in LL Bean. LL Bean has a lot of different items that sell well. LL Bean has been around for a long time. So there are a lot of different items that sell well. There's made anything LL Bean made in the USA or the sweaters that are made in Scotland or Ireland, one of the whatever over there, those sell really well. Thinking my first item to list on eBay, 2 pairs of new with tags, men's Under Armour shorts, 3XL. Should I list together or separately? I will also ship from Canada. It makes a difference. Thanks. I don't know how the shipping is with Canada, Renee, but I would do those separately. If they were new with tags, I would do those separately. Oversized polo shirts are a teen women's trend right now. Layering. Okay. Audra always knows. She sends me messages with trends all the time. Okay. That's why that polo sells on Depop, because Depop's definitely a trendy. It's not more of a name. It's more of like the trend. It's sold over there. Jessica, what did I say? How does Depop work? Labels and you get paid through PayPal. So yeah, Depop, I haven't even taken any money out of Depop yet, but once it goes, I only know to my bank account or my PayPal. I don't know. I haven't taken any money out of Depop yet, but yeah, literally just like actually it's easier than eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari to me. When you on your computer to click off you just click on the item, download the label, and you just hit print. It's easier. There's like one less click than the other ones with Depop. That makes any sense. It's like one less click. What's up, Reisner? Do you share your AutoPosher offer settings? Oh yeah, for sure. I'll share. Yeah, all the time. I can share those. I'll share it. Guys, I'm on here sharing everything. You want to know how? No, I'm just kidding. Do you know how to tell if Louis Vuitton jeans are real? I have no idea how to tell if those are real or not. Usually, like the stitching, the way the labels put on there and stitched on there. Look at some that are like it. If you can find a pair that is the same model, that's a really good thing. A lot of times, if you find a pair of really nice, expensive Versace or Louis Vuitton something, and you can't find that exact same model, it could be a fake. Do you get a lot of offers less than 50%? How often do you handle that? If I get offers like 30% or less, I just decline. I don't mess with those people because a lot of times those people will complain or something or return it. I've just dealt with that over the years. I put it this way. I respond to reasonable offers. So AutoPosher is already sending out offers. I'll respond to reasonable offers. let's say just $100 because it's a round number. If people are asking or offering me $30 for something, like I said, 30%, I just deny it. If someone's at $50, I'll hit them back with like a 90. But if it's under 50%, usually I deny it. There's a lot of people that are like, you have to respond to every single offer. I don't. So that's the good thing about this. You can go watch a lot of people and decide what works best for you. I don't mess with those people. Usually, like I said, usually people that lowball, and then you sit it to them and they complain or something like that. I've had that too many times. So Tap Out and Affliction goes crazy on Depop. Ooh, that's good to know, Reisner. Affliction, yeah. I'm gonna put that over there. I can see it do well. Thread. What do you want me to share on AutoPosher with you? You're welcome. I think they do better than Lulu. Rachel. What does better? What does better than Lulu? 10,000. Concert tees. What is the best platform do you sell? Oh gosh, probably Depop. I don't find concert tees because everyone's looking for concert tees, including the thrift stores. Our thrift stores now pull and they put them on shopgoodwill.com. It's very rare. The only time I find stuff like that are at garage sales. I found a Beretta 100% wool quarter zip pew jacket holding aside to winter time. Yes. If you have it to list and you're twiddling your thumbs, go ahead and list it now. But don't look at sold comps because those are going to be from the spring. You're going to want to up it. So yeah, maybe just hold off on that. But yeah, that's a really good find. Beretta 100% wool with the pew patch right here on this side. Those are always good. Good morning, Big Apple. Big Apple comedian. Love that guy. What's the best brand again? What's the best brand again with the cross? 10,000. So it's called 10,000. This brand right here, you're going to see with that cross. A lot of times this hang tag is gone, right? Because it's like Lululemon. They all copy Lululemon. And you just look for the cross. There's a cross on the zipper. So there you go. If you find a really quality pant, you're like, that feels quality. Let me see. Look on the zipper. Oh, it's 10,000. It's got that little cross on it. Do you list on certain platforms and use a cross lister to put on other platforms? Yes, I list everything on eBay and then I cross list onto the other platforms. So by listing on eBay, that's the only way I've done it, and I know how. That's the only way I've done it. By listing on eBay, when I cross list on AutoPosher, I don't have to fill out anything on the other platforms. I just hit cross list. So I import it all in from eBay. The pictures are there. I just hit cross list, done. Cross list, done. Cross list, done. It's on Depop, Mercari, and Poshmark now. So eBay, I think if you list on another platform, if you cross list to eBay, you have to fill out other things. Question from your antique selling days. Let's go. I just sold some old copper Jello molds this weekend, but they haven't paid yet. What freight service do you recommend for items that need to ship by truck? UPS is crazy high. Carmen, the crazy thing is, if I've sold expensive things, there's been a few different ways. Number one, Greyhound bus. You can ship things through Greyhound underneath the bus. Believe it or not, you can ship things through Greyhound. Look into that. At least you used to. I shipped a couple chairs, big mid-century chairs to California through Greyhound. Also, if items were expensive enough or whatever, I would meet somebody. Like I would drive a couple hours or just have them come get it. But yeah, if it's a really big item and it's going to cost a lot of money and there's not a lot of money there, I didn't put it anywhere. Like a painting or something, it'd have to be worth enough to make sense for UPS to ship it UPS. This is off subject, but do you use Terapeak? I don't. I got some Nike Air Max Torch 4s for $9.99, but it shows $4 to $50 medium price. Just curious if you get an idea of what they are going for. I don't use Terapeak. I never have. I'm not against it or anything, or against using it in the future. I haven't used it. I've only looked up comps just on eBay, but I haven't used Terapeak yet. Do you use advanced offers? Okay, so we'll go over to AutoPosher and I'll talk about it. Bank account. What's the brand again with the cross? You want to learn about? Oh, bank account for Depop. Okay, so Depop goes to your bank account, the money. I haven't really, I bet I have like $500 in Depop right now sitting. Do you get a lot of other offers? Which platform takes the least fees? Mercari. Mercari takes 0 fees now from the seller. So if you can sell Mercari, it's 0 fees for the seller. Serious question. I'm a fellow teacher looking to quit, but insurance. Nikki, I don't know. My wife's a teacher, so I just mooch off her. I wish I could tell you what insurance. So they are troll offers. Yeah, they're troll offers when they do under 50%. I have over 100 concert tees authentic. What platform should I sell them on? Depop. Sell them on Depop. You could put those on any platform and they would sell well. Concert tees, all over print tees, any vintage tees. They're just so hot right now. That's what everybody wants. Depop is such a good one though. Auto relister. What is that? The Cross brand is 10,000. Okay. Let's go over real quick. Again, Mondays are for talking. We learn things on Mondays, right? Okay. So this one is for you, Thread. This one is for you. All right. So we're over here on AutoPosher. This is my cross lister on AutoPosher, right? My cross lister. Let's see if I have something that's not cross listed. I feel like almost everything's cross. Okay. So here are Puma shorts. Let's just cross list them over to Depop. All I'm going to do is hit cross list. It brought over all my information, and then I hit boom, boom, boom. So now that item is live on Depop. This one right here, Under Armour, I'm going to put that one on Depop too right now. I'm just going to hit that plus button. Now I'm going to hit that button right there. Now it's cross listed over to Depop. Yes, you can go through here. Okay. I don't know if I just got a warning or something. Okay, so right here, you can cross list. Boom. If you want to, you can look through here and make sure everything's right, but it's always right for me usually. And I just hit cross list. So you want to go over to the dashboard and you want to see my offers. So yes, your question was, do you use advanced settings in your offers? I do. So let's go to eBay. I'm going to go to update settings on eBay. And my offers are like this. So I do 5% offers on eBay. I do the include 7 days or older. So if I list something on eBay, it doesn't send any offer until after a week. Because if those items are really good, I want them to sell full price and not with an offer sent. So I do 7 days or older. And then I do items from 20 to 500. So all my items that are under $20, I don't have an offer sent out because those items I sell for a really competitive price where my margin can't be cut any lower. So yes, so here under advanced setting, this is what I have. So you can do even more advanced offer settings. I'm going to save that. Make sure I don't mess that up. Hopefully that helps. You can do the same on, I don't know about the other platforms. So advanced options over here. Yeah, you can do the same thing over here. I'll just turn that on too. Might as well. I didn't even realize Mercari had the same thing. But Mercari doesn't take commission. All right, save. There we go. Thanks for making me do that this morning. Boop. All right, hopefully that answers your question. Flip camera. All right. Let me make sure I'm answering every question you guys have. And then we'll get into eBay. We'll get into eBay orders. So those are going out next. In the meantime, I've sold 2 things and have an offer for 1. So I appreciate you guys being here. Sold all. Let's go to sold all so we can get ready. I always have my phone out because I want to make sure I'm sending to the right person. Is this Carter? It is Carter. Good. Everything's in order. So as you know, I pull all my inventory. Let me get this off. I pull all my inventory and put it all here on my shipping station. Hey, no rush today to scout out for eBay and Amazon. Let's go. Go get that retail arbitrage. I've been hitting it. Again, diversify yourself. Go hit some retail stores, online arbitrage, look for sales. I spent a lot of money on like Thursday or Friday on retail or online arbitrage. Does it cross list to eBay? Yeah. So from eBay to Depop. Again, that's using AutoPosher. If you're interested in what I just did, if you go to surfsupfinds.com or go to my link tree, there's a $5 off. You can get it through there. So you saw both. You saw the virtual assistant and the cross lister. Those are separate if you don't want both of them, or if you want both of them, you bundle them together. I have mine together. So that's what I use. If you click on that, if you go to Search Up Finds, click $5 off, it'll take you in there, and then you can look at the pricing. I think it's around $35 for the virtual assistant, and then the cross lister is extra depending on how many items you list. It's either $69 or $89 for the full package. I pay $89 for my $89.99 for the cross lister and the virtual assistant. And it pays for itself within a weekend for me. I appreciate all the info. You're welcome. Okay, go over some more. Good morning, Glenn. Thanks for popping in. Yep, there's advanced setting. I know you've answered this. Hey, I answer a lot of stuff all the time. Ask it again, over and over. Doesn't bother me, Glenn. I know you've answered this question, but how many consistent listings should I have on eBay before I consider a cross lister? Ooh, I would probably say, I don't know, whatever you think makes sense. So it's $89.99 a month for me. Since you don't have that many items, if you want just the cross lister, but you should have both. So $69 a month. Can you pay can that pay for itself in a month if you cross list? So you're just on eBay. Let's say you have 50 items. You decide to spend $69 a month, and you cross list those 50 onto Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. Do you think you can sell enough items over there to make $60? I think you could. I think you could in just a week. So that's what I would say. If you have 100 items, now you have 300 items over on other platforms. 100 on eBay, 100 on Depop, Mercari, and Poshmark. So can you make that $60 back with 300 items? Yes. So you just want it to pay for itself, but also at the end of the year, it's 100% write-off. So anything you use, my eBay store, cross lister, anything you use is 100% write-off. Your materials, your packing supplies. How does Mercari make their money if you don't pay a commission? Good question. I don't know. Off their buyers, I guess. I have no idea. Impressed you found 10,000 new with tags long enough to resell. I know. I priced them up too. I should probably price those down. I think I had them at $80. I should probably price those down. Do you create your listings on eBay, then cross list? Yes. I recommend doing that. I think Wayne does that too. K-Way Shop. I think K-Way Shop does his on eBay too. First item. Travis Matthew shorts. I told you I have a whole bucket. Guys, I have a whole bucket of these, but that bucket was overflowing and it's half. There's half in there. So we're selling these. These sold for $22.99 for these. Travis Matthew again. I sell Travis Matthew used shorts for $20. These are we're oversaturated retail arbitrage. Bought a whole bunch of them for like $11 a piece. And I had them selling for $30. I dropped the price to $22.99 because I want to get rid of all those right now so I can buy the off-season stuff for the winter. So I'm still making money. $11 into $22.99 on these. Going in this. We're back to eBay, so I got to use my bags. Got to use my bags. If you are over on TikTok, do me a favor. Give me a thumbs up or something. Because I got a message on there. A scary message. I got a K-Way message on there. Isn't one of those platforms have to be sent UPS? No. So okay, good. Got thumbs up. I got a weird message. It wasn't like you're banana, but it was like, I don't know, something about your live. When I flipped the camera and turned it over there, I don't know. Depop has some items shipped UPS. So this is going out UPS. But you can also create your own shipping policies and ship it how you want. You can ship it out UPS on eBay if you want to too. Thanks, Fred. I like hanging out here. I miss the live. I do too. I watch on YouTube. I know it's not the same when we're not live. We hang out. Should I be like more myself and be nasty and stuff? No, I shouldn't do that. Should I? No. Okay. Next item that sold. So someone said, what are some new brands that you're finding? 10,000 was the brand I brought up. This is an item that I try not to overlook. I know you find these everywhere, right? These are cycling jerseys. This is a cycling jersey. It has a really thin zipper that goes all the way down or halfway down. And they usually have pockets here in the back. So these are cycling jerseys. About 90% of them aren't worth picking up because they're local charity rides. But if I can find a brewery, for some reason, like the brewery ones do really well, or like the Radio Shack or Trek, if you find a bike sponsored one, Trek, Specialized, anyone like that, they do well. But definitely the brewery ones, they do well for me. This sold for $19.99 on eBay. If that's well, I bought it for $5. They sell, so I pick it up. Drake, sold my first 10,000 shorts this weekend, $28. Used Lulu. Let's go. Yeah, I have one pair of shorts that I haven't listed. They're upstairs in the bin that I need to list like now. And I have those pants. I've had offers on them. So yes, 10,000, a brand to be on the lookout for. There you go, guys, 10,000. If you don't know that one, but you obviously did. You picked it up. They might have done it because they're afraid that you're showing your personal information. Oh, okay, got you. Because I said, I'll show you guys anything. Chris, going to Chris, just making sure it's going to the right person. Next item, we talked about this earlier too. I will thrift this brand and pick it up if it's $5 or cheap, and it's a pair of shorts or pants. The polos and workout shirts don't sell as well, but this is Roan. They always have a saying on the like the waistband. Sometimes it's in English. This looks like it's in Spanish. But look on the inside, it will have Roan right there. These don't do that great. Live will end in 5 minutes. We've detected. Oh, it said we detected something. Your live will end in 5 minutes. So there it goes. TikTok. Better follow me on YouTube and Facebook if you don't. You're going to be missing out. Maybe. This is a Roan. You're going to look for these little stitching too. The stitch right here. Boop, boop. You're going to look for those. These sold for $24.99. I don't know about you guys. How's Roan doing for you? It hasn't done that great for me. I don't pick it up that often. They sell, like I said, it's thrown up all over Marshalls and TJ Maxx. Yes. Be regular, Brad. Okay, I'll be regular. Be regular, Brad. Okay. When it comes, I'm not going to force it. Okay, I've sold these. I've had these for a long time. These Bakugan, again, at the end of the day, guys, I'm an anything seller. If I can make money off of it, I will pick it up. I sold a golf club yesterday for $40 off the front porch on Facebook Marketplace. I got it at a garage sale. I'm an anything seller. I usually just show you guys clothing. These are Bakugan, a whole bunch of like little balls and some cards. Sold them on eBay. At auction for $21.50. So, yeah, I think I put those in a short one time. I just sold them out at auction, $21.50 for those. What? TikTok kicks you up? They might. I don't know. If I fall off, it's not me. We're plugged in and everything. So with those right there, I'm not gonna pack those right now because I need to put them in a special box. I need to find a box for those. Next item. Okay. You guys are, I don't know. Reisner, you're in here. I see you. Okay. Here's a blazer, right? A blazer. It's, let me show you what it is. You guys will be like, oh my gosh, that's $1 million. It really isn't. It just depends. I've seen it come down. This is Laurel Piana, 100% cashmere. Laurel Piana, 100% cashmere. If this tag was in a blazer or a suit that was better than this, it would have gone for more money. But this is just Saks Fifth Avenue brand. So if this was in a Zegna or another brand, it would have brought a lot more money. But it's just in a Saks Fifth Avenue brand. I listed it at $100. And I took a best offer of $80 on a 100% Laurel Piana cashmere blazer. Why? because it's been listed for probably 6 months or so. And I don't want to say that's $80. In summer slowdown, that $80 can go a long way. So this is going to go out padded flat rate envelope. What's going on? Good morning, Shroom. Robin, just restart your live. I could if it does. Saks, exactly, Reisner. Saks brand. Same with Nordstrom, guys. Basically, you go into Saks, you go into Nordstrom's, and they have Zegna and Hugo Boss and all this stuff. And then they're like, oh, we have this Loro Piana Zegna blazer for $4,000, or you can get the Saks Loro Piana for $2,000. Which one do you want? Well, it's got the same material. It feels the same. I'll get the cheaper one. That's the deal. That's what happens. And then the Saks Fifth Avenue or Nordstrom's person probably gets a better commission because they sold their brand instead of the other one. I don't know. I'm making stuff up in my head. The second part. The first part I think is right though. Okay, so that's going out in a padded flat rate envelope. Sold for $80. I paid $7.99 for it. So again, $7.99 into $80. So, you know, if I paid $40 for that, I might be more strict. But again, I focus on my buy costs. I make my money when I pick up my item. You got to be picky. Don't force the pickup. Picked up my first Ralph Lauren silk wool blend for $8. Yes, that's $8 is a good buy cost. So you guys know I don't pick up a ton of Ralph Lauren. If you watch my unpacking video on YouTube from last week, I had one that was a linen blend so if it's a silk blend Ralph Lauren blazer for $8, I think it's worth a pickup. That's a low buy cost and it's a silk blend. House brand. I made a blazer over the weekend. Do I get commission? You, Reisner, made a blazer. Well, did you use a really good fabric like Loro Piana? What'd you use, Reisner? Or does it feel stiff? I know you better than that. Just had my first Poshmark sale. Let's go, Christine. First Poshmark sale. I wish I could do like a and all that sort of thing. I just created a sample listing on AutoPosher and it filled out the info on the platform at the same time. No need to go back and cross list on the other platforms. There you go. The 449 Pacers jersey I got ended last night. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys were here. What day was that? Amy got a Pacers jersey. It was a no-name, right? It was a no-name player or team issued Pacers jersey for $449. Put it up at auction and it ended at $815. Most people would probably be like, oh, it's a Pacers jersey, no name. Put it for $100. That's my argument for some auction. That's when I used to do antiques and collectibles and stuff like that. That's why I did auctions, because it's a one-off. That jersey's never probably been on sale on eBay. A team issued that player jersey, and you let people fight over it. And they usually spend more money than they want to spend. $815 for a Pacer jersey. What was that player's name? What year was that from, Amy? I'm a Pacers fan. I'm just curious. I wonder if it was like a Flojo jersey, because those would go crazy. Anyone familiar with the brand Teddy Fresh? Yes. Passed on a sweater for $30. Some seem like good quality. Yes. Teddy Fresh. I remember I picked one up before, and it was not a great pickup. Go-Go. Okay, I got to take a picture of that. I'm not going to remember that. Go-Go something. Goga. I don't even know who that person is. Okay, next item. Mark got he picked up a Polo Ralph Lauren short sleeve for $21.99. Again, Polo Ralph Lauren button short sleeves usually sell really quick for me. I think I sold a couple. So button short sleeves sell quick for me. These Polo Ralph Laurens. He stunk for the Pacers. But what year did he play? Again, you guys are like, I don't care. But what year did he play? That's going to make the difference. Because if it's a certain year with a certain jersey, it could make the difference. Like if it's a Flojo jersey from the 90s, those are so hot. And if you had a team issued one, boy, you'd be going. What's up, Caleb? What's up? eBay was crawling this weekend, but Poshmark went crazy. See, Caleb knows. You guys don't follow Caleb Sells on YouTube. Go follow Caleb Sells. He's got a lot of good information. gives out a lot of brand information and has a lot of knowledge. So again, Caleb would agree with me. eBay was crawling this weekend, but Poshmark went crazy. It was popping. So that's why it's good to cross list. So when one drags, the other one carries it. And I'm one who just sold on eBay for a long time. So yes, definitely get it. If you have 50 items or more, I would probably cross list. Otherwise, you can do it manually, probably. 2019? Okay, I'm perplexed. That's not a great year for the Pacers, jersey wise. I don't know. This player issued Pacer jersey, I guess. I'm gonna have to go to my Goodwills down where the Pacers are more often. This is a pair of figs, women's figs pants, blue, the most plain figs you can get. This color blue, no cargo pocket, and they're not joggers. They're just regular figs pants. They sold for $21.71 AutoPosher sale. So someone took an offer because they don't list anything at $21.71. But figs pants selling for $21.71, the most basic. Okay. I'll take that. I'll send you the pics on Insta. Yeah, Amy, send me the pics on Insta. You know, I'm a Pacers jersey or a Pacers fan. What's the difference between Polo and Polo Ralph Lauren? There's a lot of different brands under the Polo Ralph Lauren. For example, Caleb, are you watching? Thumbs up if you're watching. I'm not going to show you unless you're still watching. I'm going to make you drool. Figs are amazing. Figs are amazing, but they just haven't sold like they used to. So you have Polo Ralph Lauren. Polo Ralph Lauren is a line from Ralph Lauren. So Ralph Lauren is the parent company, right? Ralph Lauren. Under the parent company, you have Polo Ralph Lauren. This didn't sell. I'm just pulling it from my inventory. Polo Ralph Lauren is under it. Then there's Lauren Ralph Lauren, which is a little bit cheaper. They sell that at like Macy's and Dillard's, and it's a little bit lower end. Okay, they're different. Then you have Polo Country under it. Okay, Caleb, Polo Country, Denim and Supply. There's a lot of other brands under it, but Polo Ralph Lauren is different than Ralph Lauren. But what's even better than both those is this. Ooh. It's so pretty. That's Ralph Lauren Purple Label. And it won't say Purple Label. It'll just be Ralph Lauren in cursive on a purple label. And this one's made in Italy. Some are made in England. Some are made in Peru. Just depends on the material. This is a purple label gingham check. It wasn't the next sale, so we can't get to it. Nice. I love that purple tag. Bull North, you know. Ooh, so no. Which one does well for me? Purple Label's at the top. Then Double RL, Ralph Lauren is right below it, probably. And then like Polo Country, Denim and Supply are right there. And then like Polo Ralph Lauren. But Polo Ralph Lauren vintage stuff can do better than all of them. So it just depends. This is a Johnny O all over print. Again, I love all over print in any of the decent brands that are golf brands. They do well. This sold for $24.99. If this was not an all over print, if it was a solid or a stripes, my guess is this would sell for $21.99. Instead, I squeezed out an extra $3. That $3, guys, I could buy you a couple good things at a garage sale. Purple tag. So Ralph Lauren is my go-to. See, Rich, Ralph Lauren's my girl. If Ralph Lauren was a girl, Ralph Lauren's my boy. Whatever. Ralph Lauren is my jam. Let's just say that. It's my favorite. It's my favorite brand by far. Ralph Lauren's my favorite brand. Also, let's talk about it. Number one, if you haven't hit the follow button, follow. If you want to learn about reselling, hit that follow button. Number two, Reisner, if you're in here, by the way, if you're on TikTok and you don't follow me on YouTube or Facebook, you need to go over there because I got a warning earlier and something might happen where you won't see me again. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren. I got it from Retail Arbitrage, right? Polo Ralph Lauren. The buttons are on the men's side, right? The man's driving the car. The woman can see through your shirt. You know that these are on the men's side. Looked up the SKU. This is a women's shirt. This is a women's flannel. And it's like the length is super long. So this is a women's flannel. So I have to figure this one out. Again, Reisner, what is that other brand that does that sometimes? That threw me off. Don't let it throw you off. That's the only time I've ever seen that. But anyway, next item is a Ping. Guys, these have been selling. This Ping blade, this is a blade putter cover. Bought it for $5. $5. I know it says 19, but I got it for 75% off. I bought a whole bunch of them. Sold for $5. This is going, and I sold it for $18.88. I'm gonna put it in a bigger poly mailer. I bought 2 hard goods at a garage sale on Friday and sold both in less than a day. I kind of miss garage sales. Caleb, I know. I like garage sales. I do. I don't like searching for them, and I won't. I'm not going to, I know you're probably the same way. I'm not going to be like, all right, instead of thrifting today, I'm going to go searching for garage sales. I don't. I just, throughout the week, I kind of remember like which neighborhoods say they're having a community garage sale, or if I'm driving somewhere and I see there's a garage sale in the morning, I'll stop at them. But I'm guaranteed more items if I go to thrift stores. But I'm usually get better items if I go to garage sales. So that's going out. Oh, man. It's going out in a padded flat rate. I thought I changed that. I guess I didn't. So this is going out padded flat rate. I put a note down to put these in a to start doing these ground because it'd be so much cheaper. But it's going out padded flat rate. So someone paid up for this to have it shipped to them. Yep, Frank and Eileen has the buttons that do both sides. It's weird. Yeah, so Frank and Eileen. Rock Band Double and iPad Pro Smart Keyboard at branded. Frank and Eileen. Caleb got it. Frank and Eileen. See, if you don't follow Caleb, he knows this brands too, just like Reisner. Do they make Purple Label and pants made in Jordan? Maybe. They might. I don't know. I just know it's not just made in Italy. It's not just made in Italy. Okay. This is going to Dan. That Ping putter, gone. Next item. I don't pick these up very often. This was an AutoPosher sale, and I had these overpriced in my opinion, but they sold. So take it for what it is. These are Peter Millar shorts. They're cotton, 100% cotton. I've been pricing these recently. I just listed a pair, size 42. I think I listed them for like $18. These sold for $21.77. So these were an AutoPosher sale. Maybe it's because it's a 34. 34 is about the best selling size. That's my size. And yeah, they sold for $21.77. AutoPosher sale because I don't list anything at 77. And I don't know. So if you can buy these for cheap enough, mine are $3.99. The thing is, they sat for a long time. So there's 2 components, right? Can you sell it pretty quickly and get the money you want out of them? If they sit for a long time, I don't like that. I don't like that. So I don't really like picking these up very often. I don't really like picking those up. Those sold over, again, on eBay. Buyer pays shipping if you're just now joining or new to me or whatever. Buyer pays shipping for everything. Yeah. If you were here on... So I watched a content creator, not a content creator, a reseller who makes content on YouTube the other day, who's been selling since 2019. They're full time, and they don't accept returns, and they don't accept returns. I'm like, wow, like I didn't even know that was a thing, but it came from someone who's a full-time reseller and has been doing it for 5 years, and they don't accept returns. Crazy. I didn't know that. I just thought about that. I just wanted to let you guys know. Things come to the top of my head. It's like squirrel, right? All right, so here's that Purple Label. This is gingham check. This has a lot going for it for a button shirt. So gingham check. It's bright. It's a really good summer spring. It's Purple Label by Ralph Lauren. To answer your question, if this was Ralph Lauren, this would be, okay, let's go to the bottom. If this was Chaps before they sold out, if this was Ralph Lauren Chaps, this would be a $10 shirt, okay? If it were Ralph Lauren, it would be a $14 shirt. If it were Polo Ralph Lauren, it'd be a $22 shirt. Since it's Purple Label Ralph Lauren, it's an $89.99 shirt. So this sold for $90. So there's your differences in your Ralph Lauren's price-wise, just for a button-up shirt. A quick little rundown. I'm not sure if I'm on the tail of this and I'm catching the start of a possible, but have you heard of the brand Donald Ross for golf clothing? Yes, Glenn. Donald Ross, I don't, for me, the polos are $5 where I live. And they tend to sit for me for me to make more than $10 on them. So I don't pick up Donald Ross personally. If I found them for a couple bucks a piece, I would probably pick them up. Just that little price range makes a difference. Or if I found a really good pattern and a really big size, I'd pick it up. But I don't pick up Donald Ross, really. They just sit for me, and they don't bring as much as what I think they should bring. So that's going out the door. $90 for that. That was a good one. Ooh, this one too. Huge difference. Thanks for breaking that down. Yes, that's a big difference. Lulu, you missed my comment, but Poshmark. Oh, shoot, I did. I saw that earlier. My bad. Lulu said 9 sales on Poshmark and 4 on eBay yesterday. My store is 130 items. Okay, so 130 items and you cross list. 9 on Poshmark, 4 on eBay. So those eBay sales with the 130 items probably paid for whatever cross lister you use. But Poshmark is doing really good. Okay, and that's another point you're making. Everyone should cross list. I agree. Everyone should cross list. Take it from me, someone who didn't cross list. You need a cross lister, and then if you're on Poshmark, whatever, you need to get a virtual assistant. Just go ahead and do it. Just trust me. Trust me. If you have 50 to 100 items or more, do it. Miss Hook, remember my son and I, we got a whole bunch of these at a garage sale. I priced all these super cheap. This sold for $59. I took a best offer. $59. I paid $4. So $4 into 60. $4 into 60. This is going out padded flat rate envelope. Donald Ross has sat in my store for over a year now. Yep, Logan, I'm with you. Donald Ross just sits for me. U.S. Polo Association. No. Oh shoot, I missed a whole bunch. What on earth? I bought 6X. I bought 6 Brooks Brothers pants all at the same time. Comes for $20. Should I bundle them? If I bundle, yeah. If all the same size, if they're all the same size and comps are 20, they're all the same color. Brooks Brother pants are all khaki. I would list one in multiple quantity, even if they're used. I would list one, unless there's a big difference in colors and stuff. I would list one in a multiple quantity, or just sell similar. And you don't have to change anything but the pictures. I probably wouldn't lot those unless they were different color. If they were a navy, a black, and a khaki color, I would lot those, like 3 of them. But I wouldn't lot all 6 of them. I'm not going to accept returns due to the fact that cleanliness issue. I wouldn't returned and I'm not going to accept returns. Yeah, you do you. Again, Becca, I don't know. I'm just surprised to see that. I've never seen anyone like a big reseller do that. But hey, that's what they do. So that's an option, right? There's always people coming out with options. I picked up Donald Ross if it's crazy print or expensive golf course. Yes. So crazy print, big size, Caleb says, expensive golf course. So again, if you're new, definitely do this after this live or right now, whatever, come back in. Go on your phone, go to PGA golf course logos. PGA golf course logos or whatever. PGA, yeah. Let's go in. PGA golf course logos. Sorry, we're doing it together. PGA golf course logos. I'm going to images, and I just pulled up a picture of all these PGA golf course logos. All these PGA golf course logos. I know it's hard to see on YouTube and Facebook, but all those PGA golf course logos, you're going to click and save that picture into your favorites onto your phone. So then when you see a polo, you can quickly get this out. And if it's one of these logos, it's going to up the value on that polo shirt. There are more out there too, like a Disney emblem or something like that, or the golden goat. But that's going to help you. If you're not sure on the course and it could be worth more, like the Donald Ross, if it has one of those logos, it's going to up the value. I picked up a Brooks Brothers seersucker suit and sold it in like an hour. They have 700% sell-through rate. Yes, I believe it. You rarely find a full suit that seersucker by a good brand. Sometimes I find like Alan Flusser or some others, but Brooks Brothers, I don't doubt it. What's up, Tam? That's an awesome one. Heaven, yeah, that's great. I don't think I've ever found a full seersucker suit by a good brand. What about Arnold Palmer? No, I don't pick up Arnold Palmer. Peter Millar button up. Your thoughts? Mine aren't moving. Nope. The only time I pick up Peter Millar button ups if it's their summer comfort or stretchy blend or a linen or a silk. If they're 100% cotton, I leave them. I don't pick them up, and I'm buying them for $5. So, and even at that, the ones that are stretchy, I price down. I'm just thinking because I'm looking up here at some I have. But yeah, I price those down. I pass up the 100% cotton Peter Millar button-down shirts. Don't show us your phone on TikTok. Why? Oh, should I not do that? Is that that one thing? That am I going to get banned? If the logo doesn't have initials, it's a good sign to look up. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good tip. If a golf course doesn't have initials on it, it's a good one to look up. If it doesn't have initials, it's a good one to look up. Hospital seersucker suits, Reisner, Haspel. She's coming with the banger. She always does. Are good. Okay, let's go back to eBay. We are back in eBay, and we are now looking at another Polo Ralph Lauren short sleeve, multicolored plaid shirt that sold for $21.99. So I just sold one earlier. All I did was go back in, sell similar, as you guys know, put the pictures in, change the size, multicolored. Try to keep the keywords all similar. And that way, when I sell similar, it takes like 15 seconds to 30 seconds to list it. Do you buy 511 tactical pants? I do. I do. They don't sell as well, but if I get them for $5. So a lot of times I do. They're very easy to look. In fact, they don't have any in stock, which means they do sell. But they're very easy to look up. If you guys ever want to look at 511, there's a five number code somewhere on the tag. You'll looking through the tags. It'll usually start with a 7. You just type in 511 and then those 5 numbers started with a 7 on eBay and it will pull up. Travis Matthew hat. Bought these for $5. This one sold for $17.99. Going to put it in a little small box, a hat in a box, a D in a box, and it will, do I put a no, I'm going to put it in one of these. Put it in one of these. So bought that for $5, sold it for $17.99. Hashtag retail arbitrage, guys. Retail arbitrage. TikTok stupid crazy about privacy. TikTok shop. Got you. And you know what? I think like K-Way, I talked to him. He'll say a lot of things. I think it's because I don't have a TikTok shop. I think because I don't have a TikTok shop, I never have. There's no competition. It doesn't kick me off. Like there's other people that sell like gyro pack and stuff in TikTok shop. So I pretty much say whatever I want on TikTok and I don't get kicked off. Except I got that warning earlier. How many items do you typically sell a day? To be honest, it's how many items I list. So I can tell you. Let's look. We can look at that right. Well, I can't do that right now because I'm selling on all other platforms. Lately, I've been selling probably about on average 17 items a day. Because last week, there were a few days I had like 25, 26, and I had a day where I had like 8 or 10 or something. So I'd say about 17 items a day. But on the other end of that, I focus more on just listing. So the just like with exercising, if you focus on eating right and exercising, then your results will come in. You'll see the weight loss come in. So I just focus on listing and listing a certain amount of items. Like I want to list 20 items a day-ish type of deal. And then the sales will come in. So if you're listing about 20, hopefully at the right price and the right items, you'll sell about that many on average. That's what I would say. Daily listing goal is about 20 or more. It just depends. If I have something that's really easy for me to list, it's 20. I have retail arbitrage or online arbitrage coming in the mail this week, and they're multi-quantity. So I'll have medium, large, extra large, to extra large. So I'll list 4 items, but I'll list quantities of 20, 20, 20, and 20. So really, I've listed 80 items at that point in time. Does your extra shipping money use something usually cover the fees you pay? Yeah, so the extra shipping money, since I ship out at home, yeah, it just pays for this and that. I don't really look at it as like paying for other things, but yeah, it pays for this and that. You can't say it pays for your. So when you sell on eBay and you ship your items at home, someone buys a label for $8, usually can buy it at home for $6 to ship out. They pay you $8, you buy it for $6. eBay does charge you the fee, the 13%, I'm pretty sure, on your total sales. So that's including the shipping. So it can cover some of that, but people also say it covers your supplies. But really, I don't look at it that way because I write off all my supplies at the end of the year. So really, I look at it as making a little bit extra money. Lululemon shorts. Back to Lululemon. These are great shorts. They're called The Short by Lululemon. Really good shorts. Not a bad color. They're lined. But this is where Lululemon is now. I sold this for $24.99. 2 years ago, if I would have listed this for $24.99, these would have sold in probably 5 minutes or less. But now, that's where the market is. What's up, Tim? Tim, I saw you in here. 1,200 to 1,500 calories a day. Lulu, look at you. Is that how much you put in, or you exercise? Man, I'm bad. I'm bad. Yesterday was Father's Day. Don't make me feel bad about what I ate yesterday, guys. Jeez. Okay, here's another brand that I really don't pick these up very often anymore. Travis Matthew Polo shirts. Obviously, I'm selling it. It's sold, so pick it up. But I have to pay $5 for these. This sold for $17.99, and it sat for a long time. And I have other Travis Matthew Polos similar that are not all over crazy print that are sitting at $17.99. So I don't really pick up Travis Matthew Polos very much anymore for $5. If I find them at a garage sale for $1 or $2, I'll list them at $14.99 and sell them quicker. Same profit, just a lower buy cost. Good morning, Mongoose. Thanks for popping in. All right, so that's heading out. $5 into $17.99. Again, that brand used to be really, really good for me, and now it's not. But guess what? Bad Birdies sell great now. Those weren't even around. And then Robach. This I strictly got on size and new with tags. This is a 5XL Under Armour, brand new with tags, and it has a huge logo on it. And it says Texas Region, Texas Strong. So the question is it going to Texas? This sold for $25. I paid $5 for it. Paid $5 for this. And it is going to Florida. It's not going to Texas. It's going to Florida. Going out ground, one of the poly mailers. So there's, again, a brand of polo shirts I don't really pick up anymore, Under Armour. And it had a big gross logo on it, but it was $5. It was a 5XL, and it was new with tags. So all those mixed together said, buy it, you'll do okay. So $5 into $25. Let's make sure it's going to the right person. It is. It really is going to Florida. How about it? Maybe they're from Texas. Next item I sold was a Robert Graham short sleeve button shirt with, I guess you could call that a flip cuff. I mean, is that a flip cuff? I don't know. But these short sleeves, again, I pack away for the summer and spring. So I just listed this like last week. I've had it for about a year or about 6 months in storage. And now I'm pulling all that stuff out. So how do I fight summer slowdown? I'm a seasonal seller. That's how I fight it. So this sold for $29.99. What did you eat for Father's Day? Lulu. Father's Day, I had some snacks throughout the day. But last night we got Cane's. So Cane's chicken. If you haven't had Cane's chicken, the chicken's good, but their sauce is so good. Cane's chicken and then an ice cream cake. But that's what I ate. Other than that, I just kind of like snack throughout the day, stuff like that. Next item is, again, I don't pick this brand up anymore. I priced them all down because I'm trying to get rid of them. Under Armour Polo. I only pick it up for certain, like that 5XL. Under Armour Polo shirt. This has a name of some golf course on it, and I bought it for $5 and sold it for $11.99. So not a good pickup for me. Still made money, but guess what? Now I'll have money to go spend on something better. And this one actually sold international for $12. Walmart sells copycat cane sauce. What's it called? Don't tell me that. But then I can't get the Cane's chicken. Gotta have the Cane's chicken. Yeah, this one's going overseas. $12 shirt. I had Cane's yesterday with my son too. Yes, Cane's is good. Damn, so good. Are you in Louisiana? Why don't you, or have you ever added thank you cards? Just wondering, does it make a difference? What's your opinion on this? Hey, JP. Okay, so JP's question is, have I ever, or do I do thank you cards? I think there's not a right or wrong answer to that. I think I've seen people who do thank you cards in there and they put it in. I've seen people put coupon codes where they slip it in with the thank you, and then if you buy from their store again, you get 10% off. And I've also seen a lot of people use like they make personal little stickers they put on the outside that say like thank you from Surf's Up Finds or whatever, and they'll just stick it on the outside of the package. There's no right or wrong answer for that. I don't do it. I never have. Again, I just don't do it. I don't find a need to do it. I think some people would appreciate it if they get something and they get a nice thank you card. I think they probably would, that'd bring a boost to them. But for me, when I get something in the mail, I don't look at any of that stuff. I just get my item. So I don't do it. I think it's just up to you. For me, I'm all about efficiency and getting stuff done quickly. And that's just another step. And with reselling, my goal is to try to take steps away to make things faster. And if I can get away with selling a lot of items without having to do that, that's where I'm at right now. So again, I don't think it's right or wrong. I think it's one of those things like you do you type of thing. I just don't do it because it's just a step I don't want to take. I don't want to have to take. Texas. All right, Tam's Texas. Why didn't you buy that shirt from me then? And the toast. Cane's, the toast from Cane's is good, but we get like, to be honest, from Cane's, we get the big, even though we're a family of 4, we get the big like party pack of chicken. We get a whole bunch, and then you get a whole bunch of sauce, and then we just like eat on that. You can cut it up and make like fried chicken salads or whatever. Put it in the air fryer, whatever. That's what we do. That was a Travis Matthew hat, by the way. Bought at retail Arbitrage, $5 into 20. You guys know the deal on those. Hang 10, bro. There you go. Speaking of thank you notes, JP, you need to watch Chris at Peak. You are on YouTube. He's on YouTube too. He writes thank you notes for all of his people. He writes them. He doesn't even put them in. He does a handwritten thank you note. So like I said, there's no right or wrong answer. You just do whatever you want to do with your store, your brand, your store. He just joined. He does handwritten thank you cards, and he's been a full-time reseller for years now. I listed the CC Filson distress jacket and sold in 30 minutes for $65. There you go, Brian. See, that was last week. You said, CC Filson distress with holes? Yes. CC Filson distress, you pick it up every time for the right price. I slip in business cards, especially for my handmade. There you go. Yeah, if you have handmade stuff, Jen, that's perfect. Cane's started at LSU from a marketing project. Audra, who started Cane's? Who was it that started Cane's? I thought Cane's was owned by like a celebrity, right? Just get a stamp pad. It's eco-friendly. A stamp pad to like stamp on a piece of paper. I have thank you notes on my desk now, ready to go. Yep. So Chris handwrites all his thank you notes and puts it in there with his stuff. In fact, I've gotten stuff from him with the thank you note. Todd Graves. Okay, totally don't know that, Audra. Todd Graves. I thought Cane's was like, but I know the whole thing with Cane's is they don't want to they have chicken, fries, slaw, and their sauce. They don't offer a million sauces. You get cane sauce. That's what you get. This came from that big garage sale where I bought all that mishook and everything. This is a Lafayette 148. I don't know. What is it? A cardigan? Remember, I'm selling women's clothing over here now, all that stuff. This sold for $25.64. This, again, was an AutoPosher sale because they don't list anything at $25.64. So someone watched this or looked at it, and then they got a best offer from AutoPosher. what's up, Nathan? Nathan, text me, buddy. Text me. What's up? Felix, what are you doing? Felix, you let me down last night. You let the team down last night. This is going to Susan. Again, I paid $4 for that Lafayette 148. That you guys know it's a really expensive brand retail. Really expensive brand retail. In fact, when I do like online and retail arbitrage, even when that's on sale, it's super expensive. Working in high-end sales, adding a personal touch most people enjoy. You get things on Temu cheap. There you go. So you can get things like the thank you stickers, the thank you notes on Temu. Again, like, you know, whatever you want to do in your business. I know I watch Lulu Ray on TikTok, and I watch her stuff. She folds a lot of her stuff in a with like one sheet of, what do you call that stuff? Like party paper, the white paper. I forget what you call it. The white paper that you put like in party bags, birthday bags. But she'll do one like nice wrap, and then she puts a little sticker on there that's like from her, like a nice thank you sticker. So that's her brand. That's what she does. Tissue paper. Yeah, what? Gosh, such a blank. Tissue paper. She does tissue paper. She folds it and she puts a little sticker on there. So that's her brand. Chris's brand is handwritten thank you notes from Chris at Peak. So yeah, there's all sorts of things you guys can do. I don't do it. It's just what I don't do. I'm not against doing it. I've looked into getting the stickers before, actually, and that was like a month ago. I actually looked into getting the stickers. This is actually the reason I was looking into getting the stickers is because I made business cards, very simple business cards that I'm going to give to the people around town that I work with, so I can get connections about reselling clothing and other items. So I made business cards. What's up, Southern? What's up, Lil Mac? So I made business cards for people to give out for reselling. So if I see someone talk to you like, oh, you resell clothing? Yeah. So if you before you donate, if you want to make a little extra money, here's my card. Then they'll be like, oh, I know someone that does this. It just takes a few people, to spread your name, and you'll get calls all the time. When my dad did estate sales, he hasn't done them since 2016. He still gets calls to this day about selling stuff for people. So just get your name out there, and your name might spread. What is AutoPosher and how much is it? AutoPosher is your it's your cross lister or it's your virtual assistant. So how much is it? It just depends on what you want. Virtual assistant, if you sell on eBay, it delist and relist your items and sends out offers. Same with Mercari, same with Depop. It does all those there. It does that on Poshmark too, but it also shares all your items on Poshmark. So that's the virtual assistant side. Then it's a cross lister, so it cross lists. You can get on searchupfinds.com, and there's a $5 off coupon, and you can click on that and then look at the pricing through there. But this is an IB Cool. This is retail arbitrage right here. You would think I might paid up for this, but I know this brand's a good seller and they sell quickly. I paid $22 for these retail arbitrage, and I've been selling them. If you guys are on here live with me, I sell them often for $44.99. I don't have these at a best offer. I sell them for $44.99 because I'm pretty much doubling my money, and that's at the low end of the market, so I'm just selling them quick. Do you promote your items on eBay? There's a good question. So, Jack, I promote about 2% of my items, just my oversaturated items, like Under Armour polos, Nike polos, Polo Ralph Lauren shirts, and stuff like that. Any item that there's just a ton of them on eBay, but I rely on AutoPosher for that. So AutoPosher sends out offers for me all the time. If you're just not watching this, you can follow me on YouTube and rewatch it. I went into AutoPosher and showed everything it does. I showed like all my setups and all the cross listing and all that stuff. You can go in there and rewatch it. It's probably at like the 20-minute mark, but yeah. So IB Cool, retail arbitrage. I bought a ton of these. I bought every single one they had at 2 different stores, and that did well. These also on Instagram, I'm putting like a daily, just really simple visual, quick visual, like what sold. And so people can just see like maybe a Bolo brand here or there. But this is a Masters Tech polo shirt, $5 new with tags at the thrift store. This sold for $79.99. Tam, where are you at, Tams? This one's for you. This one's for you. I don't forget. I also started the free trial for AutoPosher yesterday. Had some things that takes getting used to, but it's so easy to use. It's so user friendly. And trust me, I don't like things that are not user friendly. That's why I have an Apple iPhone. That's why I use Apple. I feel like Apple's so user friendly. But yeah, so user friendly. You will not regret it. If you're selling a reseller, there's K-Way Shop. If you have if you have a tenth of what K-Way Shop is selling, which is like, I don't know, over 100 items, you want to get a cross lister and a virtual assistant if you're selling on other platforms. He's coming in with the roses. Is he going to give me 69 or 70? You left me hanging last night, K-Way. I played last night and cross-listed. I cross-listed while playing games. I get more work done, 69. Love you. Love you. I get more work done when I play video games because I'm not real good at them. And I end up falling off while my team finishes up. So I end up dying, I guess. I end up dying. And I get to cross list and watch my other teammates play. He will vouch that I'm not good at that. Use your code for AutoPosher. I'm now getting good sales on Depop that I wouldn't have gotten on eBay. Amazing software. I agree, Cam. Appreciate you using that. But yeah, like I said, this weekend I sold 20-something items. 25 items from Saturday morning until now on eBay. And then I sold another... how many did I say? 7 items between Depop, Poshmark, and Mercari. I wouldn't have had that if I didn't have a cross lister. And then AutoPosher doing the delist, relist. Lulu Ray, yes, that one. Boop. You can follow her on, if you want to, she does like what sold. So if you're looking at different brands to sell, you can follow her over on where you're at, TikTok right now. So thanks for popping in, everybody, and thanks for hitting the follow. What do you know about Jim Nance Vineyard Vines? They sell Bull North. Jim Nance Vineyard Vines, they sell. Anytime I find that, they sell. Anytime I find Jim Nance Vineyard Vines, it sells. For anyone already has Poshmark, Mercari, or eBay, Depop, AutoPosher does ask you about similar listings. So it can start delisting for you. That was a question I had before I started with the free trial. There you go. Got that done. Okay. My favorite pair, we'll end with this because it's the last item I have. I actually sold more items, but I'll ship those off tomorrow. This is Under Armour match play shorts. My favorite shorts and pants to sell, probably in general. Again, because I can find them often and they sell quickly. That's why I like them. Find them often, sell them quickly for a good profit. I buy those for $3.99 a piece, and they sell for $23.99 every time. These are $23.99. I do not promote these at all on eBay. If you have to tell it to delist or relist, does it based off the date listed? Do you have to tell it to delist? No. So very good question. AutoPosher has sales detection. So it has sales detection. So if your item sells on, I'm not going to flip the camera again because earlier I got in trouble from TikTok. But if you want to go into YouTube and look at like the 20-minute mark, I showed it. But it has auto sales detection. So if your item sells on eBay, it automatically delists them from the other sites. So Depop, Poshmark, Mercari. Last night at 2 a.m., if I had an item sell on Mercari, I can still sleep fine because it's delisted off of the other platforms. It's not going to sell twice. I'm not going to have to upset somebody. So it has automatic delist function, which is pretty much the only platform out there that has that. People say Vendu does, but you have to keep it open. You have to keep like the app open on your computer. Do you take it? Okay. You got on too late, bro. No, I did not get on too late. I got on at 11. It might have been a little late. I played by myself, but I got a lot listed, so whatever. For anyone that already has Poshmark, okay, got you. All right, guys, we're getting off. We are going to list stuff today. You guys are going to have a good day. I'm sure K-Way Shop is going to get on. He sold a ton over the weekend because he ran a sale. So if you're having summer slowdown, I would follow K-Way Shop on TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook. Hop on over there here in about 20 minutes or something like that whenever he goes live and watch what he's doing. If you're having issues with summer slowdown, you can see how he combats it. So appreciate you guys. I like the muscles. I should go work out too. I'll see you guys. Oh, quick question. Do you rather price higher and give good private offers or price it lower? Good question, Natty. We will end on that one because that's a good question. Would I rather price higher and then give offers or price lower? I am a huge believer of buy stuff at a low buy cost, and I like to undercut the market. That's what I do. So it's, again, that's a good thing. I just told you, go watch K-Way. It's a good thing about this now. You can go watch a ton of different resellers and content creators that do a lot of things a lot of different ways. My bin system, there's like no content creators that do it like this. Riser and some people do, but this is different. And then the way I sell stuff, I like to undercut the market. Why? Because if I can buy stuff as cheaper than everyone else, I can sell it for cheaper than everyone else. So if your gas station can buy gas at $2 a gallon, and the gas station next to them they have to produce it at $2.50 a gallon, the $2 a gallon can undercut the $2.50 and sell more gas in them. So you're undercutting your competition. That's what I like to do. Do I use AutoPosher? Yeah, I love AutoPosher. So definitely use AutoPosher. If you want $5 off, it's on surfsupfinds.com. I use it. Gets me tons of sales. Again, if you missed this, you can follow me on YouTube and go to my lives and watch about the 20-minute mark, and I go over a whole bunch of AutoPosher. I'll probably make a video about AutoPosher. Mercari has been slow. I had 2 sales on Mercari the last 2 days. So yeah, a little bit slow. All right, guys, I'm going to head off. I'll see everyone later. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, everybody. I'll be live more often in the mornings, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. See you guys.